Well, hello again, my friend, and thank you for joining me for our journey through Genesis as we continue to discover more and more about the Lord and His ways. So we come to a great story, one of my favorites, about the life of Joseph, because the Lord is our dream giver, and in this case, He gave young Joseph a dream that he would ascend to a place of power, even over his brothers who were all older than he was, and his parents. And he didn't know any better but to blurt it out. He shared it. They were incensed. They couldn't believe the arrogance, and he was a little arrogant in sharing it. He just didn't know any better. And so that brings us to what happened at the hands of his brothers. It's over in Genesis chapter 37. We pick up the story in verse 18. When they saw him from a distance, and before he came close to them, they plotted against him to put him to death. They said to one another, "Here comes the dreamer. Now then, come, let us kill him and throw him into one of the pits." Well, as the story unfolds, one of the brothers rescued him, at least from death, but they did throw him in the pit, and a caravan came and they sold him into slavery into far-off Egypt. But let's go back to that pit a moment. Can you imagine being in that pit? Imagine being Joseph, looking up at that little piece of sky through the hole way up above and thinking, "Lord, this doesn't look like a dream to me at all." And he would go from bad to worse into Potiphar's house as a slave, being falsely accused of immorality and falsely imprisoned, being forgotten in prison, even though coming close to getting out. It would be a long time before the fulfillment of the dream would be manifest. But during that whole time, with the pits, with the imprisonment, with all of the things he dealt with, God was still with him. My friend, God's given us dreams. Take the dream of marriage. Can we be honest? We get that romanticized view, the rainbows and flowers and glee and all that, but it's full of pits and imprisonments and challenges and struggles. We have health issues, we have financial issues, job issues, children issues. All the time. It's intermixed with the fun times, with the glorious times, with the blessings. That is life. You see, the Lord is our dream giver, but it unfolds very differently that we expect. But don't lose heart. This is why we have a Savior, so that even from the bottom of a pit looking up, we can still get a focus on the dream giver, and make it through. So until next time, keep listening for those whispers of God, because He is indeed our dream giver, even when it doesn't feel like it.